Video 16. Looks like it's 57 degrees in my garage there, and it was like 48 last night. A little bit of an update. Got my Reynolds timing chain in today, and you know what? There's not much difference between it and the old one, like for the deflection in it, the wear. The older chain is 7 millimeters from the ruler to the link itself. Yeah, not to the rivet, but to the link. And the new one's only 5 millimeters. So hey, cost me about 15 bucks US for a new one, which isn't too bad. But for anybody rebuilding their engine, I think this one with 7 millimeters would have been fine just to keep on using it. There's not a lot of stress on this one. It's a continuous load. It's not like the dry one where you're accelerating and pounding on it. Yeah, that's what that is. This here is the new bearing, super blend bearing, and it's got the brass insert in here to hold the rollers. Those are supposed to be the better ones. I've heard people use the plastic insert ones and have never had a problem, but I think I prefer the brass as well too. So that's ready to go. I'm just still waiting for the other one to come in. I got the one case sandblasted here. I think I'll show you that on the next video, kind of going backwards. And I'm going to, where's this? Line this up here. This is where I'm going to put the crankcase vent. I'm going to put in a 1/2 inch, what's it called, barbed nipple right in here. And you know, you don't want to put it down at the very bottom down here, or the crankcase pressure is going to blow the oil out of the sump, and you're not going to have any oil pressure. And the Norton, you know, I'd like to see that Colorado Norton works exactly how they place it in here, because it's got to be fairly low in the crankcase. But I'm going to try to put it up here in this corner. I don't want it too close to this edge. It makes it too weak. And this is a nice strong corner, so I'll probably put it right in about up in here. I had a little magic marker mark, but I sandblasted it off. Right up in this area here, I'll tap it, thread it, put the nipple in, and I'm not sure if I'm going to paint the cases before I put it together or put the bottom end together. Yeah, I think I'm going to put the bottom end together, because I'm going to probably have it apart a couple times doing the end play and shimming it. So I'll get it all scratched and dinged up. So I'll probably get the bottom end all together, and then I'll paint this with an aluminum colored paint. That's where I'm at so far. don't have the vacuum hooked up, so I'm not trying not to breathe the dust in here. I gotta wash it off really good. Make sure I don't get any sand in here at all. Wash it, flush it 2 or 3 times. I could probably stick it right in my dishwasher if Heather's not home. See what happens there. I forgot to mention, last year when I was buying a bunch of stuff off eBay, I bought some like bulk part loads. And just looking for one part, but all this other stuff came with it, and this is a whole set of oh, they're even marked as well too. Front, I didn't do that. All stainless steel crankcase bolts, and here's all the side cover Allen screw bolts that are well, this is the original ones with the flat head, and these are Allen head ones, which I'm going to use. I believe it's a 1/4 inch thread. Yeah, so that's going to look real nice when I get that together. Here's the barbed 1/2 inch nipple that I got to use for the crankcase breather. And I had to get a tap here from a buddy of mine at a machine shop. If you can see it here, it's 1/2 inch by 14 MPT. So I got a chart here, what size hole to drill. There's their 1/2 inch by 14, and it's about 18 millimeter, 45/64. I had something pretty close. It's aluminum, it's alloy. I drilled it out, tapped it, got it as square as possible because the case is it's not square anywhere to line it up when drilling. So it's going to go in like that. I'm going to use some good thread sealer and really wrench that sucker in there, because I think I over threaded it maybe a little bit too much. These are tapered threads, and I brought it almost to the end. I should have left it about halfway and let it tighten right in there. But that'll work. It's in there. It's in there good. That'll work. So that's my crankcase vent. Not sure if I'm going to have to put an elbow up here or how this is going to work when I get it in the block, but that's going to more than double or triple the amount of venting that's there right now.